Hi friends, good evening. Let's start with a song. Let's sing along. I'm in a mood to sing it, so let me sing one of my favorite song. छूकर मेरे मन को दिया तूने क्या इशारा बदला ये मौसम लगे प्यारा जग सारा छूकर मेरे मन को दिया तूने क्या इशारा। कैसे लगा सॉन्ग? कुछ समझ में आया?
You can only
मजा
listen
आया?
to background song.
Okay, so let me give me a try again. छूकर मेरे मन को किया तूने क्या इशारा बदला ये मौसम लगे प्यारा जग सारा छूकर मेरे मन को किया तूने क्या इशारा. How's this?
Very nice.
You enjoy?
Yes, yes.
Did it entertain? Was it clear? That's my topic, friends. Speak with clarity. The commandment number 3, thou shalt speak with clarity. It's so important to speak with clarity, as you just now saw the difference. When you're not clear, people do not connect. People are not able to understand. And obviously, the song you need to enjoy the first version. The second version you are able to enjoy better. And that is what is all about. When you are clear in your speech, when you're clearly talking, people will understand. It is so important. So let's decode what happened in this. There was a speed, there was loudness. The words which I used in the song were properly pronounced, and obviously the song was articulated well, so you were able to correlate what this song meant all about. The same is everything in speech also. You need to have speed, there has to be optimum speed, a loudness, pronunciation, articulation. So we will talk more on this. But before that, I would like to ask you, have you ever received any feedback saying, your voice is not clear, you don't speak clearly, or your voice is not that clearly which I understand? I have never received this kind of feedback in my school days, nor in college days, nor in my MBA days, until I took up this course. Friends, speaking with clarity is so important, but a most neglected subject in the communication. People focus on language, people focus on various other things, but speaking with clarity is seldom focused. So now let's get on to understand how we can speak with clarity, because now we have understood the first version and the second version. When you're clear, loud, people will understand. And if you see all the famous singer like the Mohammed Rafi, Kishore Kumar, Lata Mangeshkar, their voice was clear, loud, and because their voice was clear, people could understand what they sang. Even the latest Arijit Singh, if you listen to his song, there is so much of clarity when he uses those words and when he speaks. So let's decode. Before that, let's understand voice and clarity both go hand in hand. So let's understand the real definition, how this happens. Friends, understand this all happens with our instrument, human instrument, the voice, the gullet, the stomach, and so now your voice is created by your body using air. This is little science, but it is most important to understand. Your body produces the sound using air. When manipulated accordingly through your intentions and impulses created by the mind. The mind is important here. The result is clarity in speech. So it's just not about voice, tongue, or the voice coming from your gullet, but also your brain, also what you think. This is how the entire coordination should happen. Then there will be clarity in your speech. Let's decode this again. We discussed this before. Delivery. If I'm going to talk so fast in a life, you're not able to understand. You will not able to be understand. The speed is so important. Now there is no definition what is the right speed, but you can judge looking at the audience or someone who's listening what should be the speed. But the delivery of the speed is very important. Sometimes, somewhere you need to speak fast, somewhere you might need to slow down. So it's a subjective matter, but you will have to figure out what should be the ideal delivery of speech. The whole objective is the other person should be able to understand what you're delivering clearly. Of course, loudness is very important. Sorry, you'll not be able to listen. The clarity will be there in your voice, but then it will not reach to the audience. So loudness is also part of very important if you want to clearly communicate. Pronunciation. If you're not going to pronounce properly, you'll not understand, because words will define meaning, and when meanings are not understood, then there is no clarity in what you're speaking. So pronunciation is so important. And last, articulation of your the whole sentence, your storytelling or your speech. Articulation, your thoughts, your words, your language, your articulation. You've listened to the song, and the author might have properly articulated in a such a way that because of that you've understood that song. Similarly, when you're speaking, you need to articulate well. Friends, we've understood, okay, these are the ways, these are the important component to really deliver a clarity in speech. But I would like to just take you something else, not just theory, but something we can do practically. Remember, friends, human, these are instrument, these are voice instrument. Like an orchestra has different instruments, even we have one instrument. We have a tongue, we have this the entire jaw part, the throat, and obviously mind is also a kind of supporting instrument. There is an exercise which can actually, if you can probably do it every day, it can improve your clarity in speech. It's not just about understanding the components, but the exercise. So let me take you to the exercise. The first exercise would be the throat one. When you do this, the throat, entire throat is in action. The second one is, you all know, the Om. Om. Look at my this part. Om. Can be a little louder. Om. The third is the exercise of the mouth. So let's start with the entire mouth exercise. The fourth is tongue and the lower part. These are very important. Remember, all these things should open up if your voice has to come loudly, better, with clear. So, then last, a little loud Om. Om. This is a practice which you can do daily. You will be able to understand the rhythm, the space, and the voice clarity. When you do this, I'm sure your speech clarity will greatly benefit out of this exercise also. So to sum it up, friends, Understanding voice and clarity. This is what we did. We understood what is voice and how does it learn. We understood the definition. It's a voice produced by your body with impulses and intentions of the brain. Speaking with clarity, we have understood the four different components. We have understood the speed, the delivery speed, the loudness, pronunciation, and articulation. And we've understood some basic routine daily exercise which you can do, which can support this theory. Friends, I'm going to give you one shortcut tip. Would you be interested? How quickly you can get into this? Anybody? Would you be interested to know? I'm
Yes.
sure you will be interested. No.
Yes, yes.
First shortcut is practice. Second shortcut is practice. Third shortcut is practice. Friends, remember, we do things two times. First time in the mind, second time through actions. So practice, practice, practice. I end here, but before I end, let me sing my favorite raga. Sa, re, ga, ma, pa, dha, ni, sa. Sa, ni, dha, pa, ma, ga, re, sa. Most important, when you go to singing class, this is what you've been practiced. The reason why is clarity is most important when you speak. Thank you so much. I hope you will. It has been a fruitful, and you'll be able to implement and improve your clarity in your speech. Thank you so much.
Hey, very good. Feedback time. Facebook time, FB time.
Yes. Hello.